Do you ever wonder how your life could change if you could speak English fluently? Imagine being able to talk to anyone, anywhere, with confidence. What if I told you there's a way to learn English that feels new, exciting, and easy? Would you like to know the secret? Stay with me, because this speech might just change how you see learning forever. Why should you listen to me today? Because this isn't about boring lessons or confusing rules. It's about your life, your dreams, and your future. Imagine walking into a room and everyone turning to listen to you. Imagine getting that dream job, making new friends, or traveling to places you never thought possible. English opens doors to a world of opportunities. Isn't that worth listening to? Learning English isn't just about words, it's about feelings. It's about sharing laughter with a stranger or understanding the lyrics of your favorite song. It's about watching a movie without subtitles and feeling proud because you understand every word. Doesn't that sound exciting? But let's be real for a moment. Have you ever felt stuck while learning English? Maybe the words didn't make sense, or the grammar felt like a puzzle with missing pieces. I know how frustrating that can be. But what if I told you the problem isn't you? What if the problem is how English is taught? Let me share something beautiful with you, a way to learn that feels natural and fun. Close your eyes for a moment and think of your favorite story. Stories are powerful, aren't they? They make us laugh, cry, and dream. Now imagine learning English through stories. Each word, each sentence comes alive, full of meaning and emotion. Doesn't that sound magical? English isn't just a language, it's a bridge. It connects you to people, cultures, and ideas. It's like a key that unlocks the world. Have you ever dreamed of writing a letter to someone far away or reading a book that changed your life? English can make that dream real. But let me ask you something. Why do you think people fail to learn English? Is it because they don't try hard enough? Or is it because they don't enjoy the process? The truth is, learning should never feel like a chore. It should feel like an adventure. And I want to take you on that adventure. Imagine learning English like a child learns to walk. They don't worry about falling. They just keep going, step by step, until one day they're running. That's how you can learn English fearlessly, joyfully, and with excitement. Have you ever heard a child laugh while learning a new word? It's pure happiness. That's how English should feel. Like discovering something wonderful every day. And the best part? You don't have to do it alone. You have stories, songs, and conversations to guide you. Think about the last time you watched a movie or heard a song in English. Did it make you feel something? Did you wish you could understand it better? That feeling is your guide. Follow it, and you'll never lose your way. Now let me ask you something important. What's stopping you from starting today? Is it fear? Doubt? Let me tell you, those are just shadows, and you are stronger than any shadow. When you take that first step, you'll see how bright the world can be. English isn't just for exams or interviews. It's for life. It's for those moments when you need to comfort a friend, share your feelings, or simply say, "Thank you." It's for every time you want to make someone smile. Do you know what makes learning English so special? It's not about being perfect. It's about being brave. Every word you speak, every sentence you write, is a step closer to the person you want to be. And that's something to celebrate. So, are you ready to begin? Are you ready to see English not as a subject, but as a journey? A journey that will take you to places you've never imagined. I promise you, this is just the beginning. There's so much more to discover, so much more to feel. But I don't want this story to end here. I want you to think about your dreams and how English can help you reach them. I want you to imagine the person you'll become, and I want you to stay curious, because the best is yet to come. Think about this moment right now. You're here because you want to grow, to change, and to become better. That desire is already the most powerful tool you have. You don't need perfection, you need passion. And that's exactly what will take you far in learning English and beyond. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing you can understand an entire English conversation without effort. You hear the words, you feel them, and you respond with ease. It feels natural, doesn't it? That's the magic of learning the right way, not by forcing it, but by living it. Have you ever smiled when you understood something new? Maybe you learned a phrase or read a sentence and thought, "I can do this." That moment of joy is your motivation. Hold on to it, because every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to fluency. Now let me ask you a question. What makes you excited about learning English? Is it the idea of traveling? Talking to someone special? Watching your favorite movies without subtitles? Whatever it is, that excitement is your fuel. Use it to keep going, even on the hard days. The beauty of English is that it's all around you. It's in the music you hear, the shows you watch, and the books you dream of reading. You don't have to sit in a classroom to learn. Every moment of your day can be an English lesson if you let it. Let me share a secret with you. The best way to learn English is to make it part of your life. Talk to yourself in English, even if it feels silly at first. Write your thoughts in a journal. Listen to songs and try to sing along. Make English your friend, and it will always stay with you. Do you know what makes this journey so beautiful? It's not just about learning a language. It's about discovering yourself. Every word you learn is a new tool to express who you are, what you feel, and what you dream of becoming. Isn't that amazing? Imagine walking into a room and starting a conversation in English without fear. Imagine sharing your story with someone from another country and realizing that your words connect you. These are the moments that make learning English worth it, and they're waiting for you. But let's not pretend it's always easy. There will be times when you feel stuck, when the words don't come out right, or when you make mistakes. But do you know what? That's okay. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. And every time you try, you get stronger. Think of English like a garden. You plant seeds by learning new words. You water them by practicing. And one day, without even realizing it, you'll see those seeds grow into something beautiful. It takes time, but it's worth the wait. Have you ever felt nervous about speaking in English? Maybe your hands shake, or your voice feels small. Let me tell you something. That feeling means you care. And caring is the first step to success. So, don't let fear stop you. Use it to push yourself forward. Do you remember the first time you learned a word in English? Maybe it was hello or thank you. That small moment was the start of something big. Now, imagine how many more words and phrases you can learn. The possibilities are endless. Learning English is like climbing a mountain. It might feel steep at first, but with every step, the view gets better. And when you reach the top, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. That moment will be worth every bit of effort. Think about the people who inspire you. Maybe it's someone who speaks English with confidence or someone who traveled the world because they could communicate with anyone. What if that person could be you? You have the potential to inspire others too. This journey isn't just about learning. It's about becoming. It's about building a version of yourself that is brave, confident, and unstoppable. And the best part? You're already on your way. Every word you read, every sentence you practice brings you closer to that version of yourself. But this isn't the end. In fact, it's just the beginning. Your journey with English is a story, and the best stories never truly end. They continue to grow, just like you. So let's keep writing this story together. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine your future self. You're standing confidently, speaking English effortlessly, and people around you are listening. They admire you, not just for your words, but for your courage, for your journey. That future isn't far away. It's closer than you think, and every word you learn brings you one step nearer. Have you ever felt like giving up? Maybe you thought, English is too hard, or I'll never be good enough. Let me tell you something, those thoughts are normal. But they're not the truth. The truth is, you're capable of so much more than you realize. You have everything you need to succeed. It's already inside you. Think about the most beautiful moments in your life. Maybe it was a kind word from someone, a song that made you smile, or a dream you achieved. Now imagine adding English to those moments. Imagine how it could make them even richer, more meaningful. Isn't that worth working for? Let me share a little story with you. There was a girl named Mia who wanted to learn English. She was shy and often doubted herself. But one day, she decided to try something new. She started watching English videos with subtitles. At first, it was hard, but slowly she began to understand more. Then she started speaking, even if it wasn't perfect. Now, Mia has friends from all over the world, and she shares her story confidently. That could be you. Learning English is like building a bridge. Every word, every phrase is a step forward. And with each step, you connect to new places, new people, and new ideas. The bridge doesn't appear overnight, but with patience and effort, it becomes strong and unshakable. Have you ever noticed how the smallest things can inspire us? A kind smile, a beautiful sunset, or a simple word that makes us feel understood. English gives you the power to create those moments, to inspire and be inspired, and that is truly magical. The secret to learning English isn't about being perfect. It's about being curious. Ask questions, make mistakes, laugh at them, and then try again. Each attempt is a step forward, a lesson learned, and a sign of your courage. Think about the people you admire. Maybe it's someone who speaks English confidently, or someone who chased their dreams without fear. What do they all have in common? They didn't give up. They kept going, even when it was hard. And that's what makes them shine. You have that same light inside you. Imagine this one day. You're sitting in a cafe in another country. Someone starts talking to you in English. At first, you're nervous, but then the words flow out. You laugh, you connect, and you realize this is what you've been working for. That moment is yours to create. Have you ever felt the excitement of understanding something new? Maybe it was a sentence in a book or a line in a movie. That feeling is like finding a hidden treasure. And every time you learn, you're adding to your collection of treasures. Keep searching, because there's so much to discover. English isn't just a language. It's a way to express yourself, to share your dreams, and to connect with others. It's a tool, a gift, and an opportunity. And the best part? It's yours for the taking. All you have to do is reach for it. Remember, this journey isn't a race. It's a process, and every step you take is progress. Celebrate the small wins. Maybe today you learned a new word or understood a sentence you couldn't before. Those moments matter. They are proof that you're growing. Now, I want you to think about why you started. Was it a dream, a goal, or a desire to connect with someone? Whatever it was, hold on to that reason. Let it guide you on the days when learning feels hard. Let it remind you why you're doing this. This is your journey, and it's unique to you. No one else can walk this path for you, But you don't have to walk it alone. There's a whole world of learners, teachers, and resources waiting to support you. Together, we can make this journey unforgettable. Close your eyes again and imagine your favorite dream. Maybe it's standing on a stage, speaking English fluently. Maybe it's writing a beautiful letter to someone special. Or maybe it's traveling the world, making friends everywhere. That dream is waiting for you, and English is the key to unlocking it. Do you ever wonder why some people learn so quickly? It's not because they're smarter. It's because they believe in themselves. They take small steps every day and never stop trying. You have that same strength inside you. Trust yourself, and you'll see how far you can go. Learning English is like a puzzle. At first, the pieces might seem confusing, but as you keep working, they start to fit together. A new word here, a better sentence there, and soon you'll see the bigger picture. That picture is your future self, confident and proud. Let me ask you something. What's stopping you from being your best? Is it fear of making mistakes? Is it the thought that you're not good enough? Let me tell you a secret. Those fears are just in your mind. The real you is brave, strong, and ready to shine. Every word you learn is a step forward. Every mistake you make is a lesson learned, and every lesson brings you closer to success. Think of learning English as a beautiful journey, not a race. Enjoy each moment, because each moment matters. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You've practiced every day. You've spoken, listened, read, and written. And now you're fluent. How does that feel? Can you picture the smile on your face? That smile is waiting for you, and it's closer than you think. Have you ever heard a song and felt its meaning, even if you didn't understand every word? That's the power of language. It connects us in ways we can't always explain. English can do that for you. It can help you feel, express, and share your story with the world. Think about the first time you tried something new. Maybe it was riding a bike, cooking, or drawing. At first, it felt hard, but with practice, it became easier. Learning English is the same. Every day you practice, you get a little better, and one day, it feels natural. Do you know why English is so special? It's a language of connection. It helps you meet new people, explore new places, and understand new ideas. It opens doors to opportunities you never imagined. And those doors are waiting for you to step through. Let me share another story. There was a boy named William who always felt shy. He wanted to learn English but was afraid to speak. One day he started practicing with his mirror, pretending he was talking to a friend. Little by little, his confidence grew. Now, William speaks English with joy and pride. His story could be your story too. When you feel tired, Remember this: every step you take matters. Even the smallest effort adds up over time. Just like drops of water can fill an ocean, your daily practice will create something amazing. Keep going, because you're closer than you think. Think about your favorite movie or book in English. Maybe you've always wanted to understand it without translations. Imagine the joy of finally doing that. Imagine laughing at jokes, understanding the emotions, and feeling the story in your heart. That's what you're working toward. Learning English isn't just about words. It's about dreams, opportunities, and connections. It's about becoming a version of yourself that you're proud of. And the best part? You're already on the way. Each step brings you closer, and each moment teaches you something new. This isn't the end of your story. In fact, it's only the beginning. Your journey with English will take you places you've never imagined, and every step you take will be worth it. So, keep going. Do you ever wonder what would happen if you could speak without fear, understand everything around you, and connect with anyone, anywhere? How would your life change? What if the key to all of that was not something hard to find, but something as simple as words? Why are words so important? What makes them so powerful? You might be thinking, it's just language, right? But words are not just sounds or letters, they are bridges to the world around us, to people, to new experiences, and to understanding each other. Imagine yourself standing in a foreign country, not able to speak the language. Do you feel the fear? The frustration? But now, imagine speaking those words fluently, without hesitation. How does that feel? It's not just about knowing words, it's about the confidence, the connection, and the happiness that comes with speaking freely. Have you ever wished you could express yourself more clearly? Tell your story in a way that others understand your emotions, your dreams, and your thoughts. What if you could do that every day, in every conversation? Words make this possible. But the truth is, learning words isn't as easy as it seems. It takes patience, practice, and a willingness to fail and try again. But don't worry, every mistake is just another step towards success. Are you ready to take that first step? You might wonder, where do I begin? How do I learn all these words well? Here's the secret: learning words doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to feel like studying for a test. It can be fun, exciting, and even life-changing. The first tip is to listen. Yes, listen to everything. Listen to conversations, movies, songs, and even podcasts. The more you listen, the more you learn. Words are everywhere, and they are constantly shaping the world around you. When you listen, you absorb them like a sponge soaking up water. But here's the catch: don't just listen passively. Engage with the words. Repeat them. Try to use them in your own sentences. When you do this, You don't just learn words, you learn how to use them in real life, how to speak like a native. And that's the key to words, using them. The more you use them, the more natural they become. So, don't be afraid to speak, even if you're unsure. Every time you speak, you become better, more confident. Imagine waking up every day knowing that you can face any situation and speak with ease. Have you ever had a moment where you wanted to say something but couldn't find the right words? It's frustrating, isn't it? But don't worry. That moment is the perfect opportunity to grow. Take a deep breath, learn from it, and next time, you'll have the words ready. The beauty of words lies in their ability to bring people together. Think about it, words are the building blocks of every relationship, every story, every connection we make. Without them, we would be lost in silence. When you learn words, you learn more than just language. You learn how to express your feelings, share your dreams, and open doors to new experiences. Imagine the joy of meeting someone from another culture and being able to speak to them, to share a part of your world with theirs. But here's a little secret: words are not just tools for communication, they are the keys to understanding. The more words you know, the more you can understand people, their stories, and their emotions. Every word is a doorway to a new perspective, a new way of thinking. So, let me ask you again, are you ready to learn words? Are you ready to open those doors and see the world in a new light? It's not just about knowing words, it's about transforming your life with them. I know you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but how do I keep going? The answer is simple: stay curious. Every word you learn is a tiny victory, a step towards becoming the person you want to be. Every day is a chance to learn something new, to say something new. And if you keep going, keep learning, you will see the change. You will feel more confident. You will feel more connected. You will feel proud of how far you've come. But the most beautiful part? You'll realize that learning words is not a destination, it's a journey. Are you ready to start this journey? To step into a world where you can speak, understand, and connect with anyone? Then let's go. Let's learn words together, one step at a time. And remember, this journey doesn't end here. Every word you learn is just the beginning. You are building something beautiful, something that will last a lifetime. Every word you learn is like a tiny piece of a puzzle. Alone, each word may seem small, but when you put them together, they create something powerful. They give you the ability to express your thoughts, your dreams, and your emotions in ways you've never imagined. You'll soon realize that words are not just tools, they are your voice in the world. Do you remember the first time you spoke a word in a new language? The joy, the excitement, and the sense of accomplishment? That feeling is not just about learning a word, it's about unlocking a new part of yourself. Words have the power to unlock the doors to new opportunities, new relationships, and even new ways of thinking. Every time you speak, you grow. Every time you try a new word, you are making progress. It doesn't matter how small the progress is, it's still progress. And that progress will lead you to incredible places, places you've only dreamed about. Now, you might be thinking, but how do I remember all these words? Here's a simple tip: connect the words with something you already know. Link them to pictures, sounds, or even feelings. The more personal the connection, the easier it will be to remember. When a word becomes meaningful to you, it sticks. But let's talk about something even more important: confidence. How do you speak without fear? How do you take that step into the unknown and speak to someone in English or any other language without hesitation? The answer is simple: practice. The more you practice, the more comfortable you become. You won't feel perfect right away, and that's okay. The important thing is that you keep trying. Every time you practice, you're one step closer to fluency. Let me tell you a secret: no one speaks perfectly all the time. Even the most fluent speakers make mistakes. The key is to embrace those mistakes and learn from them. Every mistake is a lesson, and every lesson is an opportunity to improve. I know it can be tough. Sometimes you might feel discouraged. You might think, am I really getting better? The answer is yes. Every time you speak, every time you listen, every time you try, you're making progress. It might not be visible right away, but it's happening. You're getting better, one word at a time. And here's something else you should know: learning words is not just about language. It's about discovering yourself. The more words you know, the more you understand not just the world, but your place in it. Words give you the power to express your ideas, to tell your story, and to shape your future. When you speak, you are showing the world who you are. Your words are your identity. They tell people about your past, your dreams, and your emotions. The more words you know, the more you can share with others. And that connection, that bond, is priceless. But let's take it a step further. Learning words can help you become more compassionate. When you understand more words, you understand more about other people. You can see things from their perspective, feel their emotions, and connect on a deeper level. Words are not just a way to communicate, they are a way to understand. Have you ever had a conversation that made you feel seen, heard, and understood? That's the power of words. The right words at the right time can change everything. They can heal wounds, lift spirits, and create connections that last a lifetime. Now, think about this: every person you meet has a story to tell. Imagine being able to listen to their story, understand it, and respond with the perfect words. That's the power of learning words. It allows you to connect with people in ways that go beyond surface-level conversations. Words give you the power to touch hearts, to change minds, and to inspire others. They give you the ability to make a difference in the world. When you speak, You have the opportunity to shape someone's day, to lift their spirits, and to make them feel understood. So, how do you learn more words? How do you keep growing in your journey of language? The answer is simple: stay curious. Never stop learning. Never stop exploring. Words are everywhere on the streets, in books, in movies, in songs, and in conversations. All you have to do is pay attention and let them guide you. But it's not just about learning new words, it's about learning how to use them. The key to mastering words is understanding how they work together. How do words form sentences? How do sentences form stories? How can you use words to express your deepest emotions? These are the questions you should be asking yourself. When you learn to put words together, you create magic. You can tell stories, share experiences, and connect with people in ways you never thought possible. Words are the building blocks of everything you want to achieve. They are the keys to your dreams. So, let me ask you again, are you ready to start your journey with words? Are you ready to open those doors, to connect with people, and to express yourself in ways you never thought possible? Every word you learn is a step toward making your dreams a reality. And remember, you are never alone in this journey. There are millions of people around the world learning words, just like you. We are all in this together, and every step you take brings you closer to your goals. But let's not stop here. Keep going. Keep learning. Keep growing. The world is waiting for you to fill it with your words. And I promise you, every word you learn will bring you closer to the person you want to be. Imagine this one day. You will look back and realize how far you've come. You'll see how many words you've learned, how many stories you've told, and how many lives you've touched. The power of words will be yours, and it will be a beautiful thing. So, let's keep moving forward. Let's keep learning, growing, and speaking with confidence. The world needs your words, and the more you speak, the more you'll inspire others to do the same.